Oh, there we go. I didn't have it turned on. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Didn't have it turned on. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. There we go. Didn't have it turned on. Send and send and send. Okay, here we go. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome once again back to more Fate Grand Order. We are continuing the summer event here today. I know it's early here today, but I do have another stream to do later today. I'm gonna try to get as far in this as I possibly can. What's up, Legendary Gaming Network? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, dude. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, everybody, we're going to try and get as far as we can within the next, I want to say, let's give ourselves maybe, it's almost 7:30. So let's give ourselves about 3 hours though. Let's give ourselves until like 10:30. That way I can at least get through everything that is going on. Got to. Yep, I completely forgot to. Oop. What am I doing right now? All right, man. I don't got my camera up or nothing, though, man. Like, dang, man, what am I doing with myself? Holy shoot. I'll hang with you for a bit. I'm doing my football as we speak. I'm always done. Oh, no problem, man. No problem, man. Oh, by the way, Doug, happy birthday, too, dude. By the way, I saw it on Facebook, man. Good day. Happy birthday, man. Man, but happy birthday, man, bro. Hope you are enjoying your birthday. But yeah, everybody. But yeah, man, let's hop into this. Let's get this started. Let's see how far we can go for like the next 3 hours or so. Because honestly, what happened yesterday though, me streaming for those 5 hours, at least I caught. Yeah, get the camera. You need to see the sexy piece. Long ago, people knew of mysterious sensations. They would feel like someone was watching them or speaking to them. Thanks, my brother. Oh, no problem, man. No problem, man. Yeah. But this right over here has been a weekend of birthdays, dude. My dad's birthday was Friday. Another one of my friends' birthday was also on Friday. Someone else I knew's birthday was yesterday. And your birthday's today. So, yeah. So, yeah. This was the weekend that birthdays were everywhere. Anyway. But they would feel like someone was watching them or speaking to them when no one was there. It was a strange, mysterious sensation that felt near, far, affectionate, loving. Let's be friends. And like there was no hope of escaping it. People had no way of interacting with it, understanding it, or expressing their feelings to it. But they believed it to be a force for good and that it was necessary for all life on their planet. So, my daughter's was the 8th, mine today, my other daughter's is the 30th. Oh, wow. Wow. So you got multiple family members with birthdays in July. Well, my birthday is actually 2 weeks away, actually. It's actually 2 weeks away. I'll be 37 in 2 weeks. So they believe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But the thing about it is that I will actually be on vacation all week. And for most of the following week because I only work one day. I'm off Tuesday, which is my birthday, something that I've never done before. I've never taken off on my birthday ever since I started working. And then I'm off Wednesday. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that Sunday, I'm going to be with my friends. We're going to a convention. I come back home Sunday night. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm also off because I'm just going to be relaxing. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. Much time passed. Other people washed up on the shore from a faraway sea. My uncle's is July 22nd, brother-in-law 23rd, niece 15th. It's party month in my family. Wow. So, wait a minute, though. So, hold on. But let me see. Your daughter's birthday is on the 8th. Your birthday is on the 20th. Your other daughter's birthday is on the 30th. You have a, my daughter's grandfather share the same birthday on the 21st. And the grandmother's is July the 1st and the 2nd. You got an uncle July 22nd, brother-in-law the 23rd, and the 15th. Wow. I mean, 23rd, I'm sorry. Dang, man, that's... Yo, this truly is party month for your family. Wow. Party month for my family, I believe, is in December. Because my grandfather's birthday is on the 5th. He's no longer with us. My mom's birthday, I believe, is 2 days after that. On the 7th of December, who is also no longer with us. But yeah, I got a lot of family members whose birthdays are in December. Some of them are no longer with us, unfortunately. My family gets it in during October. True. Nice. These new people knew the voice's true identity because of the experiences they suffered in the hometown. Well, you want to know something, though, Doug? I'm going to tell you this right now, dude. I know we don't talk as much as we used to, bro, but, dude, I just want to tell you, man, happy birthday, man. You're still in my thoughts, bro. You're still in my thoughts, man, always, man. You always in my thoughts, man. Off some real talk, man, bro. Trust me, though, man. Like, trust me. Like, you have no idea, man. October to July is 9 months. That is blank. We never try to understand one another. It's a very close cloth. The great deal of hard work, the mysterious sensation was shut off. October to July is 9 months, yeah. In this way, people's wisdom and efforts protected them from an alien invasion. I'm 21 today. Just don't tell anyone I'm lying. Oh, nah, man, bro. I ain't gonna tell nobody, bro. Your secret's safe with me. Servant Fest Day 2. Well, now we're on Day 2, and also we're dealing with another freaking reset. We got reset again. Is everyone okay? Yes, I'm fine. And so are Mash and Lancelot. Chloe headed straight for the Chun Chain Tay the moment she woke up. She said something about how she needed to take care of the clubs before their motivation dropped like a stone. Now it's just what? Is there a problem with me being here? Oh, I see. You're hiding some kind of weapon of mass destruction meant to threaten Servant Fest, aren't you? What? What the hell? I'm so elderly. Yeah, you and me both, man. I'm about to be 37, dude, okay? No. You know what the funny thing is, though, Doug? My friend Jedi. Here's the thing. My friend Jedi, right? Just last week, he told me he was in his 40s. Mind you, if you look at a picture of this dude, because Jedi, he's Korean. So if you look at a picture of him, you would think this man is still in his 20s. Like, this dude looks like he's 21, dude. This dude, Jedi looks so fucking young, bruh, for a guy in his 40s. Once again, he's Korean. But nonetheless, the man looks like he's 21, bruh. So, no, because when he told me that he was older than me, I was like, there ain't no way. Because I've seen pictures of Jedi's face. I was like, bro, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. There ain't no way you older than me, dude. But he is older than me, man. He is older than me. But like a sacred sword produced bomb or something filled with tons of failed attempts to create a sacred sword. Of course not. First of all, I'm a detective trying to solve this case, not sabotage it. Second, I never fail to create my sacred swords. They're guaranteed to work every time. A Crash Outcast story. That's good to hear. You were making something that looked like sacred swords in that battle just now, weren't you? I don't know much about them, but I have heard that sacred swords are the best armament there is. It's very impressive that you can create them so consistently. Oh, I don't know if... Okay, I definitely say that, but it's all I have going for me. Like, really, that's it. I'm glad you're okay too, Yarma, though. Same to you. I heard there were some tough humans out there, and I guess I heard right. I mean, yeah. You're 48. Really? You're 48? Damn. You know, when you say that, Doug, you know, when I first met you, you know, the thing about it is, all right, when I first saw a picture of your face, though, I seriously thought that you were still in like your early 30s, honestly. Because you didn't really, no, because the thing about it was that the first time I saw you, the first time I saw your face, you didn't really have a whole lot of facial hair. So I thought that you were still in like your 30s and stuff, but you're saying that you're 48? Dude, wow. Yes, sir. And I don't look, you call me Jedi Jr. Oh yes, Master Satoru is a very seasoned survivor. Indeed, Satoru and Mash are excellent combat buddies. I can always relax knowing they have my back. The two of you fought very well too, and I also noticed you appear to be good friends. Friends, me and this runt? Runt, what are you talking about? We're pretty much the same height. Now, that's enough. Besides, we still need to check on the others. Right, good point, Master. Let's get in touch with Chloe and rendezvous with the rest of the Alliance. So are we back to our typical nonsense again, though? There you are. About time you showed up. I guess as long as you're okay, we're all good. Are you kidding me? We're a long way from all good, you know. All that work we did to finish those books in time only to be stopped in our tracks by a paper shortage. How can I possibly... Right now, I have a Paul Bunyan beard. It's gray, looking old and rough. Wow. How can I possibly face the other clubs now? Hey, Doug, the way I see things right now is this, bro. You're still alive, dude. You're still here with us. Bro, like, you know, I wake up every morning, you know, just being glad that I'm able to see another day. But when I shave it up and trim down, I look early 30s, yeah. But hey, you here with us, man. You saw another birthday, man. No. Blessings, bro. Blessings. You know, you know, tomorrow is not guaranteed to nobody, man. The fact that I'm able to wake up every morning, be able to do this for you, be able to do this for people, be able to stream, be able to interact with people, though, man. Like I said before, that shit can be taken away like that, bro. That shit can be taken away easily. But you know, I do what I can for the people who care. I can't help everybody, you know. But the fact that you're here, bro, I appreciate it, man. Happy birthday, man. Enjoy your birthday, man. Hopefully you, no, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, Doug. Hopefully you figure out something to do for your birthday, because I'm gonna be real with you, though, man. My birthday's 2 weeks away, and I got no plans, bro. I got no plans on my birthday, simply because of the fact that I'm gonna be on vacation, though, later in the week on my birthday. You know, I'm gonna, you know, pretty much me going to the convention is going to be my plan for my birthday. You know, and the thing about it is that every year, Doug, that right there is pretty much what my plan is for my birthday, because but the convention of that I go to always falls on the week before, the week during, or the week after my birthday. So that right there is pretty much my birthday present to myself, is me going to this convention every year. which is fine, because the way that I see it right now is this: I get to do something that I love. I get to do it with friends who I love, and I get to, you know, be my own person, you know. I get to interact with people who share my same, you know, love and passion for stuff, you know. My plans: live stream my football, the pool, tear up tacos, play GTA 5 with my girls, snuggle my dogs, crash. Happy birthday. Happy birthday stream. Hey, fair enough. Hey, you know what I might just wind up doing, honestly, though? Honestly, I might just wind up doing that myself, though, on my birthday as well. Yeah, I might seriously consider doing that myself, though. Just doing a just doing on my birthday streams and stuff in a couple of weeks, because that right there might just be my plan, honestly. True, I'm used to this sort of thing after going through 6 resets, but it still hurts when you've really been giving it your all. There's a servant fest god, but they must be a dyed in the wool sadist. Oh well, the second reset was like this too, so at least I don't have to worry about dying from shock this time. Hang on, weren't you guys responsible for that one? Oh, you mean what they say about the anti-servant fest alliance going around to other clubs and stopping them from printing their new books? Yeah, that wasn't us. The new books from the clubs that were buckling down and focused on their doujin just kind of got canceled on their own. Really? That's just like what happened this time. Then the real cause for the second reset must have been correct. A dearth of paper. Mademoiselle, can you please tell us where we might find the island's printer? The city outskirts is built in such a way that it should be able to keep operating no matter what happens in the city. But I fail to consider how a paper shortage could bring its operations to a halt. I wonder why the Queen of Sheba didn't tell us about this. She's the one running the printer. Matter of fact, we haven't even... Matter of fact, you want to know something, though? We have yet to see the Queen of Sheba or Gilgamesh, though, in this entire event. If I had to guess, she probably doesn't want to pay the fee for a breach of contract. True, I definitely wouldn't put it past that one. For someone as cheap as her, something like paying a penalty fee is probably physically painful. Anyway, but that aside, what are you doing here with them? You're going to blame us for the reset again, even though we're the biggest victims here? So you say, but this doesn't change the fact that your ideology is still dangerous. Oh shit, here we go, crash out. Oh, then I couldn't capture it. If a paper shortage is responsible for the second reset, that means there was enough paper during the first, right? Then maybe the printer shut down after that because of some kind of trouble. Oh, I just figured it out. A Walter is a singularity, so every material used there has to come from somewhere on the island itself, right? So if there's not enough paper to go around, wouldn't that mean there aren't enough trees to make it? Right, the forest fires. Yeah, that did happen. The forest fires, though, from the first reset. Hey, yeah, animals aren't the only victims of forest fires. They obviously hit trees hard, too. What you been doing all this time, Naknaraiba? You're usually way more on top of what's going on in your territory. Sorry, it's true. I've been putting off dealing with the forest fires. You've been putting it off? Why? But the normalization committee's job is strictly to oversee Serverfest. We don't have the resources to look after the whole island. Yeah. But yeah, that's bullshit and you know it. A fair point. That's bullshit. The manager. Hey, youngin, what's up, man? The manager who failed to report the paper shortage is the problem we will certainly have to deal with later. How you doing, man? Welcome. Good morning. But right now, if the forest fires are causing Serverfest to be canceled, we already know who is responsible. Bernunos, the festival god of flame, and its shrine maiden Kate Ku of Namiko Ser. So wouldn't defeating them be enough to stop the forest fires and by extension the paper shortage? I think you're right, which would mean defeating that fairy is the only choice we have. I'd love for everyone on this island to be able to resolve their differences peacefully, but I guess that may not be realistic. So the time has finally come to teach that damn priestess fairy a lesson, huh? Then let's head for the forest. Rest assured, you'll have the full might of the Alliance with you every step of the way. What are you talking about, Blackbeard? But did you forget that the drawing schedule isn't a movable object that doesn't have room for so much as a single wasted minute? Yes, ma'am. I'll make sure everyone always has enough tea, ma'am. Don't worry, everyone. We're the field ops team, so we'll go investigate the woods. Besides, we were planning on going there anyway. But that's okay with you. Right, Satoru? Of course. You want to come with us? Beyond though? Where'd that come from? Are you trying to win me over or something? Well, if you're going to investigate this too, we're more likely to succeed if we work together. I see. True. I guess that would be more efficient. Alright, I suppose I can't impose on a human who only just got here. I'll authorize you to investigate the forest region as long as you remain under my supervision. Our goal is to neutralize Keiku, Mikose, and Bernanos, the festival god. Good morning to you as well, my brother. I have to clear the air. People be glazing another man and shit. But how is your morning going? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. This is my first of 2 streams today. I'm doing another of a double header of streams today because I'm playing Fate Grand Order this morning, and then this afternoon I will be back on the wrestling show and stuff. I just got finished rendering everything as of about 10-15 minutes ago. So that right there is set, ready to go. You know, the wrestling show is set and ready to go. I'm gonna have to reach out to my friend and figure out what the card is gonna be for next Sunday. So we're gonna have to I'm gonna message him and find out what exactly is going on with his and stuff. But yeah, man, for the most part, I'm doing pretty good as usual. You know, I'm still on the coding thing. I'm almost finished with my second project and stuff. I have actually hit a bit of a snag on that, so I'm gonna have to wait until my coach. I'm gonna have to wait until my coach, until I speak to them next Tuesday, and figure out what the problem is, because I tried to figure it out on my own for like the past few days. You have Instagram? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I have Instagram. Peep your Twitter message, but talk about an age difference. Oh, damn, Doug, you right, bro. But yeah, man, I do have Instagram, dude. I do have Instagram. Let me see if I can I pull it up here? I don't think that I can pull it up here on the computer. Oh, no, I can. Let me see. There you go. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find. See if I can pull up my account and I can send it to you. Oh no, no, this ain't the right one. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm on the. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I won't be able to pull it up here. Matter of fact, here's what I'll do. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Sent. There we go. I sent it. It should be. Yep, there it is. There goes my Instagram right there. Yeah, there goes my Instagram right there, though. If anyone wants to join it. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody. Though I had to. One of my friends, a youngin, radio was asking about my Instagram, though. Yeah, but there goes my Instagram right there, though. If you guys want to join it, I'm not on Instagram. Just letting you guys know. I'm giving you guys a bit of a fair warning. I'm not on Instagram. The only time I'm on Instagram right now is specifically for my wrestling show, which I do have another, another page for and stuff as well. But I'm still working on that page. That page is not set yet, so still working on that. Anyway, our goal is to neutralize Kate Ku, Miko Sarah, and Bernunus, the festival god of flame. Besides, they say the animals on the west side are pretty violent, so someone has to keep you safe while you're there. Castoria, oh my god, man, she is about to literally crash out. But hey, we get Yorondo as a temporary servant. What's up, Jacob? Just woke up. Just woke up.
ただの人間にしては見どころありそうね。ほんの少し一口チョコくらいの味わいだろうけど。い いいわ。あなたに免じて戦うのはやめてあげましょう。
Yarmada will join your party only for the duration of the event. By clearing a certain quest within the event, she will officially join your party. Yay. But let's see. Oh, let's see. What's a Noble Phantasm? Noble Phantasm Archie. Yes, it is. Deal heavy damage and decrease defense 3 turns for all enemies and restore HP. Effect increase with overcharge and remove debuffs. Ooh, that is interesting. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you. And we get an Ascension item. We only get one. We got to get the other 3 later. So, but yeah, guys. Now we're going to head on forward. Ascend Yarmada to stage 3 Ascension, which we can't get right now. But we can put her in our party, though. So we can actually do that now. So, but anyway, Jacob. How you doing this morning, man? Good morning, dude. Good morning, bro. I know people are just waking up. I've been up since 6:45 this morning. But getting the show ready for later. Jeez, the sun is merciless. The Hawaiian Islands, especially the island of Hawaii itself, are volcanic, so there are lots of wastelands created by magma flows. Some regions have especially large wastelands filled with volcanic rock. Wait a minute. Wait. Doug, are you playing maximum football, or are you playing college football 26? I added you on Instagram, my brother. Doing good. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Which one are you playing, Doug? Are you playing? Oh, wait, what'd you say? Some regions have especially large wastelands filled with volcanic rocks that are said to look like the surface of the moon. So this is one of those moony places, huh? Looks more like Mars to me. I don't see anything volcanic either. Indeed, this one seems more like a desert than anything. 6:45, Lord. I've been up since 3:30. Yeah. Psh. Man, no. I will say this much, though. I know the thing about me was this. I was actually watching anime with my friends, and I fell asleep after we watched maybe like 2 or 3 anime. And when I woke up, they were gone. I was still on Madden. Okay. On Madden. My TDL FL Sim League on Madden. You know what the funny thing is, though, Doug? Some people have been asking me to do a football league because I commentate a lot. And the thing about it is this. I got no problem doing it. I have no problem doing it, though. But with this, the wrestling show, what's coming out on Thursday? Oh, yeah. I don't got time for it, man. My plate is... Yo, you guys truly have no idea how full my plate is when it comes to streaming in these next couple of weeks. Okay, so here's what I got. Not only do I have to stream, but not only am I streaming this, I got a wrestling show today. I got a wrestling show next Sunday, a wrestling show the following Sunday, which I believe is going to be the pay-per-view, the first weekend of August. The week of SummerSlam, we got a pay-per-view, which is not going to be long. It's only going to be 8 matches. It's going to be 8 matches. Hey, but don't worry about that. It's not going to be like Danger Zone where it was like a 2-day 18-match thing. No, it's not going to be like that. And then after that, I go on vacation. I come back from vacation. This event will be done by then. But then I have to start recording for the next show. I got to hop back on Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. Yes, it is. Yes, it is Jacob's debut. Next Sunday, he will have a match. That's if 2K doesn't break the shit. I should. Wait a minute, though. When does the next patch come out, Jacob? When does the next patch come out? Send those wanting football to me. Never know when I'll need a new team owner and we want human players. Okay, that's fine, dude. I got no problem with that. I will most certainly. By the way, you guys see it right there on my chat, though. If you are a football fan and, go and subscribe to my buddy, Legendary Gaming Network, okay? It's his birthday today also, though. Please be sure to tell him happy birthday, please. Thank you. Next Wednesday. Wait, this coming Wednesday? Wait, youngin. This coming Wednesday or the following Wednesday? Oh, this Wednesday. All right, guys, fingers crossed. That's all I'm gonna say. Fingers crossed, everybody. Hopefully it doesn't break the shit. Hopefully don't break the shit. Because I'm gonna tell you this right up over here right now, though. If we have a repeat of what happened though with patch 1.18, though, I guarantee you, though, man, bro, about to crash out, though, man. You are literally going to see a Castoria style crash out, bro. Anyway. It reminds me of those wastelands, of the wasteland near Las Vegas. I doubt any normal life forms can stay here for very long. Hey, that's not fair, but there are water reserves here and there, and plenty of boulders big enough to provide shade. Urban living makes servants so weak, I can't stand it. So, by the way, I'm letting you guys know this right now. For the people who are part of DJPW, I'm letting you guys know this right now. There is a new rule in place. So guys, the week prior to a pay-per-view, I will not be taking any updates. I will not be taking any call updates. I do not have any. I will not be taking any moveset updates. Do you have room to download me and your creations, my brother? Right now, no, I don't. Right now, I only have 5 spots, and those 5 spots are actually for calls that I need to make for this upcoming pay-per-view. Now, Youngin Radio, once the pay-per-view ends, what I do is this. Okay, so here's what I do. Up at Youngin Radio. After every pay-per-view, I look at my entire roster. If there are people who I haven't seen show up at all, guess what? They get cut. Because I let everyone know, yo, this is the day we're doing the show. Here's the time. If I don't see you show up after a month, I give you 30 days. I give everyone 30 days. They get cut. And to be honest with you, to honestly tell you the truth, there's going to be at least maybe 1 or 2 people after the pay-per-view that is going to get, they're going to get cut. Damn, you've heard them have to wait. Yeah, she's going to have to wait, dude. Unfortunately, though, man. I see you on here every day. Yeah, I do. Well, not necessarily every day, but I do stream, bruh. I am a streamer, bruh. But for this right here, when it comes to Fate Grand Order, I have to, because here's the thing, though. When it comes to Fate Grand Order, Young and Radio, I have to stay up to date. Because for these events like this, these events are not permanent. They stick around for like 2-3 weeks and then they vanish. So, you can't wait until the last day, though, to do everything, though, so that's the main reason why, I stay on top of FGO events. But yeah, you do? Well, that's good to hear then. But now that I look closely, she really is dressed for the heat. Anyway, we'll be at the woods soon, but don't expect things to cool down in there, okay? And let me know if you start feeling ill or exhausted. We can take a break and I'll even play some music for you. You're being awfully nice to her, Jan Riddell. What's your game? Because I know her call is on. Yeah, I do remember him. Yeah, I do remember Jason Dollar. Heather Ray created it as her and Heather are friends and tag partners in another fig. Yeah, I do remember Jason Dollar. He showed up during the American Anarchy pay-per-view a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, he showed up. He said hi. What could I hope to get from enslaving a single human? I'm just returning her courtesy. Oh, that's you. Oh, wow. Oh, so you pay us what you owe us is wild. Yo, I saw that. Yo, the WNBA is not playing games, bro. They are not playing games. Oh, so that's you. Okay, Young and Red. Okay, I will be sure to remember that going forward. Yeah. Yeah, because you showed up. Yeah, because you showed up during the American Anarchy pay-per-view. And you said hi. You said what's up. Yeah, I remember that. I changed my name. I changed my name. The brothers, man. Hoping we get Penta's walk as a tongue. We probably will. But yeah, Jason, give me a couple of weeks. Just give me a couple of weeks, bruh. Because my goal is to free up at least 2 spots. And from the way that I'm seeing things right now, 2 people chances are gonna get cut, but due to no showing. So, but I will let you guys know what's going on after the pay-per-view. After the pay-per-view, I will inform you about what exactly is going on. I got you, brother. Take your time. Yeah. The Anti-Servant Fest Alliance ideology might be dangerous, but that's not Satoru Mash's fault, right? I can tell they're just helping the Alliance because they're too nice to refuse. It's also why they're not making any excuses for any of its members. You're just as observant as her, too, which is only more confusing. Well, never mind that. Is there anything we need to watch out for in the woods? And do you have any idea where Bob on C might be hiding out? Bob on C? Who's that? She means Amiko Sir. Huh, I see. You're awfully knowledgeable, aren't you? But does that name mean anything I should know about? I believe it means woman fairy. Seif is a name for fairies in general. No rush. Gotcha. For example, there are also Kate C or cat fairies and Ku C or dog fairies. Another kind of female fairy is the Bean Sea or Banshees, as I think they're called nowadays. Oh, speaking of which, but does your name have any special meaning, Yamardel? Of course it does. You know the Southern Cross, the red light shining in the night sky, in this land is called Bayanrado. Bayanrado. Oh dang, the trees are burning. Holy fuck. Man, we done stepped in the frickin' Elden Ring, everybody. Holy hell. Well, we made it to the woods, but man, our butts done stepped into freaking Elden Ring, though, man. The trees are burning, bruh. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The air is so dry and the sun is so strong that it's causing the trees to burn from the inside out. No wonder forest fires are so frequent here, but this is nothing like any forest we know. Beyond Bordeaux, are these woods part of a nature preserve? Yes, they are. They're untamed Hawaltran woods that only qualified personnel are allowed to enter. As for why you need qualifications, here they come. What the fuck? Multiple hostiles incoming. Everyone prepare for battle. You know what? I don't got time for this. We need a Castoria. I'm not playing these games. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go and put Beyond Bordeaux in there. Get rid of Oberon. Get him out of there because we don't need him for this. And I guess I'll... No, I can't put you there. Yeah, that works. Go. That works. Go. But yeah, guys, I will be live with the wrestling show at around... 1? Yeah. The 1 p.m. everybody. Yes. Hold on. Gotta turn that down. Yeah, we on oh no! Yeah, I messed up there. It's all good. Yeah, but I don't got time for this though. Oh, we hit a blitz. We here on blitz mode, everybody. Die. Bye. Hey, they're dipping out. They're not dying. It's all good, though. Burn. Hey, was that a kangaroo? That was a kangaroo. Oh, fight's over. I win. Let's go. Maybe on that demon time right now, though. Everything's on fire! Everything's on fire! We didn't even do anything! I'm gonna put this out. Hey, come on, Lancelot. I don't like this blaze. But there will be no dieting. There will be no dieting! There will be no dieting. Just because the Lady of the Lake gave me my sacred sword, it doesn't mean it can produce water. Altria, you're a mage, right? But can't you conjure up some water? Conjuring water is a super advanced spell, so I don't think I'll be able to pull it off under duress. What the? Useless. The fire keeps spreading, but if you don't do something, it'll burn down the whole. Cover your ears and get down, you fools, or you'll get blown away with the flames of that void. That voice, the fraud with tension as it may be, it is still like music to my ears. Whoever it belongs to must be a woman of impeccable beauty. What an incredible blast of water. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it came from a fire hose. It certainly did, and it seems to have quelled the flames. Allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude, my Oh, wait a minute. I recognize those styles. Oh, my God. Wait, that's Barghest. It's Barghest. You heard my buff? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that he had to have one of his legs amputated. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, he had his leg amputated, and he's gonna get a prosthetic leg. My fair and valiant lady, may I know your name? All right, I'll tell you who I am, if only to stop you from causing trouble like this again. What do you mean? We didn't do a damn thing, Barghest. We didn't do a damn thing. First off, we didn't do a damn thing. I'm Barghest, captain of the UDK charged with protecting Walter's Forest. Also, I don't need your gratitude. Rescuing people from fires is all in a day's work for the UDK. By the way, she's coming out next week as well. And yes, we will be rolling. And yes, we will be rolling that banner. Because I want Barghest. Barghest! Oh, Satoru, it's you. I suppose I did hear you would be arriving late. Well, no matter. The animals in these woods are on edge thanks to having lost their habitats to the forest fires. To say nothing of the magical energy leaking out from the night woods. Unless you have business here, I suggest you return to the city. Even the UDK cannot patrol the forest 24/7. So you're captain of the UDK. Is this one of those strong, protected, weak things, high and mighty as ever? I see. No shock there. For that matter, are you sure you should even be out here? I mean, how do you even maneuver all that bulk up through the trees without knocking them over? Hey, Altria, stop disrespecting Barghest. Where's that voice coming from? Oh, God, right. All right, so a bit of a fun fact for the people that don't know. Barghest is... The way she looks doesn't really do her justice, though. She's actually, like, really, really tall. She's really tall, though. She's not as tall as King Protea, but she's tall. She's tall. She's really tall. So and then her compared to Castor Artoria is like tiny compared to her though. She's like really tall though. The picture doesn't really do her justice. Oh, the child of prophecy. You're so small, but that I couldn't see you down there. Of course. If you can't see me, that's your problem. And while I'm at it, you're not supposed to respond to one running joke with another running joke. Hello, Barghest. I see you decided to come to the western part of the island. Indeed, I am glad to see you're well, Mash. You have been staying out in the eastern city where the convention hall is, yes? I'm sure you have your hands full with the festival, but I hope you can still find time to visit us out here now and then. You would be a great help in defending the woods from disasters, falling rocks, and the violent kangaroos the destroyer has been whipping into a frenzy. Man, violent kangaroos? What the hell? Haha, I just tweeted about the pay us t-shirts, lol. Well, none of that sounds good. I thought the forest fires were the only problem here. Now you're telling me you also have dangerous animals like that out here as well? Naknariba? But Naknariba of the King clan? Now you're on about that too, but does it mean Southern Cross in your language or something? No, it means Queen's Tomb. Damn! I can't tell if I should take that as a bad omen or an honor. Well, more importantly, Bargas was it? But that was great. I've never seen a firefighter put out a blaze like that so quickly. With you on our side, we could deal with the enshrined deity, his priestess, and... No, wait, we could put out all the fires in the city in no time, too. You've got to come to the committee headquarters with me. We'll gladly hire you and the rest of the UDK. The only problem with that is, well, Bargas... Yeah, putting fires out isn't really what her powers are for. Kind of the opposite, really. I have no intention of leaving the western area. Protecting this forest is half of my sworn duty. For that matter, I have no interest in this servant summer festival nonsense whatsoever. Oh my god, yo, that fucking face though, man. Dude, like that fucking face of hers though, man. Well, so I will not be settling... So I will not be setting so much as a single foot in the city of yours. Remember that. Bargas, calm yourself. Calm yourself. What about Balabon C? Can you tell us anything about her? Her, yes, I can. It pains me to say this, but Balabon C, Melusine, and I all came to this singularity for the same purpose. However, Balabon C retreated to the Nightwoods, and Melusine, I have no idea what she could be thinking. She is a fairy like me, and so can surely hear the voice coming from this island as clearly as I can. And yet she chooses to spend her days doing nothing but eating, sleeping, and lounging on the beach. Well, this is Melusine we're talking about, though. She is a dragon. She is a disgrace to all Tamlin. The next time we fight, I will prove once and for all which of us is superior. Fucking Bargas, bro. Yo, this whole summer event though has been nothing but crash outs, bro. There, calm down. Hey, keep it down, Baggy. Hey, keep it down, Baggy. But you just scared off all the animals around here. But not to mention, you almost blew out Satoru's eardrums. My apologies. I can't believe I let myself get so swept up in my emotions that I forgot the company I was in. At any rate, I take it you have business with Balabon C, but then I must give you the same warning. Her hideout, the Nightwoods, lies in the darkest depths of this forest. Okay, fair enough, though. Let's just go find her, beat her ass, and, you know, but done and dusted, you know? That's all I got to say. It is a holy land regarded by the local spirits, as well as but a domain of two fearsome creatures. Even I am reluctant to speak their names. Oh, we on some Voldemort. We on some Voldemort. I'm that type shit, huh? Okay. One is the destroyer of worlds worshipped by animals everywhere. The other is the dark fairy king, feared by animals everywhere. There's been more crash in this event than I know, right? There's been more crash, especially from Castoria. Castoria was having a crash out every other cutscene, it seemed like. The presence of those two monsters would make any trip into the forest fatal for you. Bargas, you do realize who I am, right? I have stared death in the face. Hell, I even have death itself as a servant. 4 times. So, I don't even want to hear none of that. No, scratch that. 5 times. Forgot about that. Because I have Void Shiki, Hassan of the Cursed Arm, Hassan 100 Personas, Hassan of the Serenity, and of course I have King Hassan. So technically I have sorry, scratch that. I technically have 6 servants who can inflict death. So, you know, all this other talking here about this whole Dark Fairy King, the destroyer of worlds, guess what? I don't care though. I am him, okay? / her, whatever. Whichever master you play with, you are him / her, okay? So, damn it. But does this mean we have even more suspects now? No shit, Sherlock. Of course, that may be a moot point since you won't be able to enter the Nightwoods even if you wish to. And why is that? High Queen Morgan has put up a bounded field all around our area. Morgan is here? The only ones who can freely pass through it are the local wildlife in Balabon Sea, the High Queen's heir. My fellow UDK members have told me that Balabon Sea is causing trouble in the city. Yeah, she's done it twice already. We've already had to deal with 2 resets because of her. I could deal with her myself, but as a rule, Tamlin are not permitted to fight each other. And why not? That hasn't stopped you before. Lost Belt. If you wish to stop her, then do so yourselves. There are many other servants in the city, yes. Surely you can find at least one truly talented mage instead of a berserker who merely calls herself one. Uh-oh, crash out, crash out! And so I suggest you look to other comrades to break up through the bounded field. Assuming, of course, that a mage capable of destroying one of High Queen Morgan's bounded fields actually exists in proper human history. I mean, we do have Castoria here. Man, this sucks. Cersei and Medea. Scotty. Scotty! Merlin, I swear to Merlin, you better help us, bruh. Oh, hey, Chinese Merlin. It's Tai Gon Wong. Imagine Castoria. You mean, wait. Oh, you mean Castoria? Imagine Castoria? Nah, man, she couldn't be in DJPW though, man. She be done, caused too much trouble. But just out of luck that every last one of them turned us down. The rebound curse would kill me. I am not familiar with this world's fey language. I'd be terrified of what might happen later. The spell's lineage isn't like anything I've handled. For that matter, it's the kind of spell that should never be broken anyway. Since they gave us such definitive reasons for refusing, it doesn't feel like there's any further room for negotiation. You know what? No. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm calling out each and every one of those casters we just saw that said no. Because I'm about to go down the list. Medea and Cersei won't do it simply because of the fact that their noble phantasms won't work on Morgan Le Fay. The reason being they won't work on Morgan Le Fay is because Morgan Le Fay is not just a fairy, she is a freaking high queen. And in case you don't know what a high queen is, Morgan Le Fay is pretty much above all other casters, despite the fact that she is a berserker / she's also caster class now because we just got her summer form. She is above all casters in terms of strength and magical energy. Like she is the bar. Tai Gon Wong won't try to affect Morgan simply because of the fact that, going back to what I said, his tower spells won't work on Morgan, once again, because she's a high queen. Scotty is a god, but of course, Scotty specializes in runes, and Morgan Le Fay don't play with that shit. She really doesn't, though. She doesn't play with that shit. She can easily just, she'll snap her fingers, though, and then she can pretty much shut down anything that Scotty throws at her. And as for Merlin, well, if Morgan even so much as sees Merlin in her line of sight, that man, forget about going back to the garden. That man is going to be dust. That man will cease to exist because Morgan hates him as much as Oberon. There's your explanation. I'm calling them all out, though. I can understand why Merlin won't do anything, though, because, he doesn't want to become a statistic. As for the other four of y'all, you guys could do it, but you guys know what the consequences are going to be. And at the end of the day, you're all going to wind up just like Merlin. So, I kind of understand. But now that I think about it, I kind of understand the reason why none of them don't even want to even go anywhere near the bounded field. So, more power to those guys. Since they gave us such definitive reasons for refusing, it doesn't feel like there's any further room for negotiation. Indeed, only Merlin refused because he didn't want to break the spell, not because he couldn't. Or so he said. Just like I just said, if Morgan Le Fay sees Merlin trying to fuck with her bounded field, that man is grass, bro. Forget about going back to the tower. Forget about going back. Forget about going back to Avalon. That man is grass, okay? That man is grass. By now, this is certainly nothing new from him, but I find myself wondering just how seriously he takes his duties. AKA, not at all. So that's what you guys got up to on the western end of the island while I was busy running between clubs. It really doesn't seem fair that a priestess in an overgrown deity costume is being protected by a bounded field and not even mages from the age of gods can break. At this point, I can't think of anyone else to ask either. Well, I can tell you down at the bottom of asking my original, she's only good at crossing boundaries, not bounded fields. Sure, she might act all easygoing and breezy, but she's a serious-minded monster at heart. The kind who likes to put up her own bounded fields so she can hide behind them. Usually, Himiko would be perfect in this situation, but her mirrors can't reflect a lot of light in those dark woods. Hello, Cat. It sounds like you know a lot about the Western Woods. I tried going there to beat Abimiko Sarah myself once, but I got so lost I couldn't tell my tail from a hole in the ground until the UDK found me. I still can't believe this cat couldn't even sneak her way into an enemy's fortress. How the mighty have fallen. I guess I'll just have to ask the Badakai Kuten for tips on how they get around rat guards. Oh, hello, I love your outfit. Are you one of the local idols? You seem like you'd be great at singing and dancing. Hey, good eye, thanks, but you're about 2 years too late. Right now, I'm just everyone's favorite waitress, woof. That aside, I'm surprised you're so willing to work with Master on getting rid of that false priestess. Because last I heard, everyone aligned with the Alliance was supposed to be a target for banning. Satoru has nothing to do with the Alliance. Also, she's been very cooperative with the community. Cattastic, if you got your head on that straight, but then I guess I can give you this special piece of advice. Since ancient times, there's been an expression too many people forget. Leave it to the experts. Every man to his trade. Let the chef do the cooking, but let the cat stay curious. Meaning, if you want to know about fairies, ask another fairy. Oh, and I don't mean a hip-hop dancer. After sunset, go to the beach. As long as you have an ice pop, she's sure to show up. Huh? I don't remember any fairy like that at the beach. Oh, right. You weren't there last time, Altria. Oh, I think I know who they're talking about. And yes, we're going to have to brace ourselves if it's who I think it is. Ron Mune Ice Pop is now exchangeable in the event item exchange on the event reward screen. All right, let's go get it. Yay, we got enough. Yay, we got enough tickets. Gimme. Thank you. Yeah, we got enough tickets. Thank you. Just so we're clear, I totally didn't show up here because your ice pop lured me in. Oh, it's Oberon. Still, I can't deny that I appreciate your generous gift. Don't mind if I do. I can't believe that worked. Are you secretly a bee? Hey, there's not a better way to beat the heat of an ice pop, and I need to beat it if I'm going to stay alive. That's why I always try to stay stocked up on them at all times. But do you know what a clerk in Hawaii, in a Hawaiian shirt, told me at the last store I visited? I don't care if you're a king. I can't sell you anything on a tab. For that matter, if you're really a king, you wouldn't need to make a tab in the first place, right? I swear, the nerve of some people. How could you look at me and not see royalty? It's not like a fat wallet is the only thing that defines a king. Of course, it's not to say my pockets are pretty deep. I just like to use words instead of money where I can. Anyway, what can I do for you today? I don't think any of the things changed since the last time we... Oh, God, that face! God, Lord Jesus. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there. Holy shit. Oberon! Oh, no. Jacob, prepare yourself, though. Just prepare yourselves, everybody, though. We're about to see another Castoria crash out. In 3, 2, 1. What do you think you're wearing? That's the hoodie I was originally going to wear with my swimsuit. See, called it. See, I called it, everybody. Called it. Do you have any idea how hard it was to choose a replacement after it suddenly went missing? I see. Sorry about that. I found it lying in the cafeteria and thought it was a Chaldean uniform. The cafeteria, an unlikely store. Well, even if you did find it there, you do know the right thing to do would have been to put it in a lost and found, don't you? Sorry, I'm the Fairy King. It would be weirder for me to do the right thing by human standards. Still, I'd say all is well that ends well. Wouldn't you, Satoru? But don't you think this outfit's much more of a summary? Oberon, when you're right, you're right. I swear, you two agree on the weirdest things sometimes. Anyway, but now that I've been fully exonerated, let's get down to business. What's got you stumped? I can at least be a sounding board if nothing else. Yeah. So, Jacob, remember what Bargas said about Queen Morgan? Yeah. Guess what? Castoria is her. Yep. Shocking, isn't it? Yep. They are one and the same. But the story goes, and I'm going to explain this simply as possible as I can. So, Castoria went to the land of fairies to liberate them. Instead of them being grateful, they treated her with ridicule and contempt, which then caused Castoria to abandon her duty. And then instead of her wanting to liberate, she decided she was going to conquer. And conquer she did as Queen Morgan. And Queen Morgan basically went to all 6 different fairy tribes and proceeded to absolutely dominate. She went to each of those tribes, basically told them, you gonna serve under me, and if you don't, I'm gonna pack y'all all up. They refused, and guess what? She did exactly that. She packed them all up. She took over the entire realm. All because they treated her like shit. That's the TLDR. And of course, for Oberon, where Oberon ties into this, Oberon was part of one of those clans, but but Oberon did things a little bit differently. Oberon, when he became king, instead of him trying... I'm going to say this about Oberon. Oberon decided to absolutely be a complete and utter dick. He decided to be a dick. There it is, all I'm going to say. He didn't necessarily treat Morgan with contempt. He just decided to just be a dick. And then as a result, Morgan Le Fay wound up hating him as well because of that. So, you know, that right there is pretty much the entire story. If you want to know the full story, Jacob, that playlist I sent you all about the Lord Fate Grand Order, they actually have one talking one of the videos talks about Lost Belt. I think it's Lost Belt 5 or 6, which is long, but you'll find out the whole story from there. So when you get some free time, if you just want to listen to that, go for it. Because that right there will literally tell you the whole story. I'm just telling you the short version of it because I don't got time to explain the whole thing. I see. So that's why you haven't been around here lately. You were off visiting the Western Forest. Walter's Woods were already dangerous enough with all the fires constantly breaking out. But now there are 2 more dangerous figures known as the Destroyer of Worlds and the Dark Fairy King there, huh? I wonder who came up with those names. Wait, are you sure these people even exist? But this just seems like way too many enemies for one singularity. No, that much seems pretty certain. Bargas said they do, and she's been protecting the woods for a while now. Gotcha. Well, they're probably the enshrined deity priestess underlings or something. Anyway, you said you're looking for a way into the night woods. I'm surprised Morgan put up a bounded field up around it. I thought she only did it for that one hotel. Maybe she added this other one later. You're right. This is a toughie. I bet the more skilled, no, the more normal the mage, the harder they'd had with it. So what do you mean by that? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud here. Besides, even if I'm right, it wouldn't help solve the problem at all. There, you see, Satoru? I knew there was no point in asking Oberon for help. Let's go back to the hotel. I bet Master and the others will have some much better ideas for... Yeah, if you're just trying to break or disable the bounded field, I don't think you're going to have much luck. But what if you befriended someone who could let it through without having to break it? Are you saying we need to become fairies ourselves? Well, not so much actually become a fairy as make them think you're fairies, but yes. Try sprinkling this pixie dust on yourselves when you enter the woods. It should confuse the bounded field into thinking you're friends long enough to let you cross it. Though, you know, you should be able to make this stuff too, Ultra. It's pretty elementary Merlin Magecraft after all. Unless you forgot the recipe. You don't say. I guess I was too busy to think of it myself. Then why don't you make the next batch? You're a mage, so you should be able to do at least that much. After that, the rest will be up to you guys. Let's see. Bernunos, was it? If you can defeat that thing, you should, if only to stop it from setting the whole city on fire again. Anyway, I wish I could come along, but as you can see, I'm a busy guy. Busy eating them damn ice pops. Oberon, you better be glad that Maid Alter is not here, though. Because you and her, right now, you guys would be boxing right now. Over ice pops. Eating sea salt ice cream Kingdom Hearts. So instead, I'll just wish you good luck. I know I sure wouldn't want to set foot in Morgan's domain. Back to what I said, though. Back to what I said. Merlin and Oberon, like I said, if Morgan sees them, no words will be said. She just going to dust them. She dusting them. Thanks, Oberon. Man, she dusting the both of them. They ain't gonna be no words. She's gonna be like, up, die. Die. Literal Thanos snapping them out of existence. Hey, investigate the mysterious shadow controlling the Forest Guardian. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. Yeah, but you know what the thing about it is? Honestly, I love doing these fake Grand Order events. I love doing them. So you're going to sprinkle this pixie dust stuff on yourselves to pretend to be friends of the Force? I'll pass. I don't think I could take that. What do you mean? Hiding who you are? But that's just lying. As a head of the normalization committee, but do you really think I could do something so underhanded? I don't mind when it's other people doing it, but personally, I can't stand lying or obfuscating. So much so that I'd rather just disappear. No kidding. I didn't know you were so earnest. Jan Riddell. Well, she's a committee head. That sort of thing is probably why people listen to her. Anyway, sounds like it's my turn. Sounds like it's my turn to accompany you. Hiccups. Our group will consist of Big Sister Satoru, Mash, Alkis, Lancelot, and me. Fine, I'll stay here and see if the city is being properly protected. And don't even think about trying to fight the enshrined deity. If you can just find out where Miko Sarah is hiding, that'll be more than enough. Fine. Man, I just don't want to find out where she's hiding, though, man. I want to get the boxing. All right, the Nightwood is just up ahead. Are you ready, Alkis? Yes, of course. All right, a little sprinkle of pixie dust, and we should be good to go. Sparkly. Sparkly. Hey, it changed. It's night now. And the magical energy is far denser here. It would seem this truly is a force of spirits. Huh? Don't you mean fairies? No, I don't. Fairies and spirits may seem the same, but they're not. For better and worse, fairies have human levels of intelligence, but so their residual magic can be directed to some degree. Directed, as in it can be more easily shaped into magecraft and mystics. Things like bewilder people who enter, steal people who enters memories, and transform people who enter. Indeed, fairies make use of what we call mystics simply by existing. They don't have mages because they have no need to study magecraft in the first place. Spirits, on the other hand, are more supernatural things. They have neither good intention nor ill. Regardless of how much magical energy they possess, it is no more than a thing that exists. As long as no one is misusing them for their own ends, they don't cause trouble like fairies do. So in this case, the one misusing them would be Miko said, the enshrined deity priestess. That would explain how she's so absurdly strong, even though she's dressed like something out of a kid's puppet show. No, Balbon Seaton isn't the one with all that power. It's the monster she's with. Bernunos. Last I checked, Balbon C can't do any magecraft stuff without Morgan's tools. Hang on. What was that? Yes, I heard it too. It sounded like something not of this world, or like it was crying out in agony. Wait, I think it's a ritual sacrifice. Miss Jaguamura told us about them once. If Miko said truly is a priestess, then she may indeed be performing some manner of ritual. It could be a trap, but since we have no other leads, I think we should follow that sound and see what it is. Just be careful. Oh, yeah. Now we getting into the serious shit. What the? Boxing kangaroos! There's so many animals here. And they're all dancing. Papo Par, Melamako Memai, Ponpei, definitely Nipo. What tremendous hostility, and they're all too eager to make use of it in battle. Oh yeah, we about to get the boxing, let's go. Everyone prepare for battle and stay sharp. These animals are far stronger than any foe we've yet faced. Oh nah, you know what I'm about to go do? Just because I can. Just because I can, bruh. But you know what? Like I said, man. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. Where you at? I wanna do this. But just for lols. Oh, I can't take St. Martha. Damn it. I can't use her. Well, I could use her though, but I would have to. Yeah, but I would have to remove a character, which I can't do right now. So I'm just gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just. Sorry. I was about to send out Barula Martha. I'm throw hands, but I'm not even gonna do that. Oh, it's only one fight. Oh yeah, they're dust. They're dust. It's wraps already. They're dust. Oh, it's 5 enemies. Oh yeah, they're dust. They're dust. That's 3 down right there. And 2 more to go. Yeah, but I don't got time for this. Die. Actually, you know, we might be able to do... Wait. Oh, right. Fucking Guts kicked in. Forgot about that. They got fucking Guts. Cornerman out. Super heavyweight division animal, bro. Super heavyweight division animal. Hey, what's up, Jedi? Welcome. Yo, but bro, Jedi, you fine, bro. Hey yo, Jedi. Hey yo, Jedi. You missed Bargas, by the way. We just saw Bargas up for the first time. Heavy division animals out. Oh, dead. We saw Bargas for the first time. Castoria crashed out again. She had another little crash out. As usual. Yeah, we saw Bargas for the first time now. Yeah, she, Bargas being Bargas as usual. Bargas being Bargas as usual. You know, that right, man. You know, that right, man. She's being overly passionate about stuff. I guess it's gonna take but more than a 10 count to knock them out. Boar. Definite boar. What did you just call me? Oh shit, here we go. What did you just call me? Oh no, that kangaroo just knocked Alka's trumpet into the lake. You gotta be kidding me. That trumpet's unique. There's not another like it in the world. Mirror. Omede. Luminas. No, Master Shield! Yikes, someone just knocked Master Shield away. How do they know how to fight humans so well? What about you, Lancelot? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. They knocked my weapon away a number of times as well, but I always caught it. I'm used to picking up my weapons after losing them after all. That's great, but things still aren't looking good for us. What the heck? The shining light, man. The light. Babo. At ease, warriors of the forest. At ease. Today's ritual is over. Please exit through West Gate 1 in an orderly fashion. We will hold tomorrow's ritual in the evening. Remember to bring your food offerings. Peepo. Peepo. They all disappeared into the forest, but wait, never mind that. That voice just came from the spring. Calm down. I'm the spirit who lives in this spring, or something like that at least. People call me the destroyer of worlds. I take it you are the ones who dropped something into my spring? It hurt a lot. This is a grave matter indeed. Now answer me honestly. Don't worry, I won't get angry. Did you drop this gold trumpet or this silver horn? Hey, wait a minute. Yo, what happened to the shield? I'm sorry. Now that I look more closely, I see you still have your shield mash. No, your common analysis was correct, Chloe. It's still a very precious possession. I guess that means we dropped them both. Will you give them back to us, Spirit of the Spring? Very well. It seems the time has come for me to reveal my form to the world. The form that made the animals of this forest true believers in the span of a single night. Thank you for coming to... Fuck it! Tristan, what the hell? Thank you for coming to my ritual. Now please get out your wallets and don't be afraid to give till it hurts. Living on spring fish alone is no way to keep my bow fingers in shape, so I'm thinking today calls for a nice steak. I'm sorry. I'll wait just a moment while I go and fetch the real Sir Tristan. Freaking Tristan, bro. What the hell, man? Why are you here, dude? Thank goodness you finally found me. And still got the chickens with him. I always believe help will come. This makes all the time I spent hiding worthwhile. Well, I guess you weren't hiding yourself. You were hiding yourself in one sense of the word. I know what you're all thinking. I understand your concerns, but I ask that you keep them to yourselves. You cannot expect common sense from Tristan, but that is not how the mind of a genius works. Yes, of course. Instead of panicking after we got separated, Sir Tristan bided his time by hiding out in the spring. That's not the kind of thing you can do without incredible fortitude and strength of mind. Amazing job as always, Sir Tristan. You think so? I can't quite believe it myself, but do you really think so? Now that you're safe, that just leaves Gawain and Suzuka. I see. So Sir Gawain was blasted away from the city just as I was. Well, since I ended up here in the forest, a place I have always considered home, I suspect... Hey, what's up, Wally? I suspect Sir Gawain may have ended up in a place with similar meaning for him. I wonder where Suzuka could have ended up. She doesn't seem to be anywhere in Waikiki. Although that reset light was strong enough to knock me out, it had no adverse physical effects whatsoever. So where Miss Suzuka is, I'm sure her inability to rendezvous with us is not a matter of harm having been done to her. Speaking of which, Tristan, why did you stay in these woods instead of trying to rendezvous with Master? The bounded field prevented me from leaving. All I could do was try to survive with no more than my heart. If Miko Sarah hadn't told me about this spring, I would have probably still be fighting as forest warriors. Does that mean Miko Sarah helped you? She did. She introduced me to this spring where I can play my harp as loudly as I want without bothering anyone else. I take it by your interest in her name that you came here to defeat her? Not necessarily. We mostly want to find out why she's attacking the city. Very well. I'll take you to her house. You needn't worry about the deity in question for now. It won't wake until the latter half of Servant Fest. The latter half of Servant Fest. Does that mean it only comes alive when the fervor of Servant Fest reaches a certain point? Yes, that's correct. But you should ask Miko Sarah about that. Oh, one more question. Are you making a book this time as well? Yeah, we are. Well, not so much. Well, not us so much as the clubs and the lines, but still. Then there should be no problem. You have everything you need to defeat her. Follow me. I'll take you to the deepest reaches of the Night Woods, the witch's forbidden domain. Well, let's go. Oh man, we're gonna see another Castoria crash out when her and Nabalbon C link up. Hey, it's a pretty little house. That's not what I was expecting. It looks like a witch's... but thank you, Wally. Appreciate it. It looks like a witch's house straight out of a fairy tale. This is where Miko Sarah lives? Not exactly. The house doesn't belong to her. She's more watching it for its actual owner. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I sure hope it's not one of those giant mimics only pretending to be a house so it can eat people or something. Ha ha ha! That's funny. Koyo! Is there anything we should... deal with that later. Is there anything we should look out for after we go inside, Tristan? Not especially. It's your typical cozy home, aside perhaps from its location. And as luck would have it, it's tea time now too, so I doubt Miko Sarah will attack you, especially with me here. Alright then. Shrine Deity Priestess, it is Tristan, but not of the Round Table. I'm coming in. A giant fucking tree is inside the house. Don't. How many times do I have to tell you? Daytime is my writing time. Huh? Oh my god! The outfit! Yo, that actually looks good. Yo, I actually like that outfit. It looks really good. Huh? Uh oh, here we go. Crash out, crash out. Crash out. Oh, crash out, sorry. What the? What the hell are you doing trespassing in my territory? Shut up. Oh, do you want to die? Is that it? Fine. That can be arranged. Hold it, Miko Sir. No, wait. During the day, you go by Balmon Sea, the Rain Witch, don't you? At any rate, these people are not your enemy. They're here to clear up this mutual misunderstanding. Please, hear them out. For me, if nothing else. But think of it as paying me back for all the stories of knighthood I've regaled you with each morning. Oh, buzz off. If anything, you piss me off even more than they do. Oh my god, yo. Balmon Sea. Such a... Oh my god, alright, man. God, alright, man. She's such a little... nuts. She's such a little Becky badass. Man, little Becky badass over here. I told you this was a witch's house, didn't I? And I'm here to tell you that I don't give a fuck, okay? And what do witches do to trespassers? They curse them to hell and gone. That's what I like to see you try. You probably thought you could take me down easily without the enshrined deity here, but unfortunately for you pissants, witches are invincible in their workshops. Man, fuck you in your workshop. My magical energy easily 100 times stronger than here, but I'm sure you knew that being mages yourselves. Do you think I give a fuck? Alright, I guess you wouldn't, seeing how you're just a half-assed master and a hick fairy with delusions of magehood. Excuse me, bitch! Alright, fine. I was just thinking it was time I made my own grimoire anyway. So I'm going to turn you all into stickers and use you to decorate my book's back cover. You can try! We about to throw hands. It's time for us to get to boxing. Man, I'm about to get the boxing on this hoe. I'm sorry though, man. Bro. I'm just here to let you guys know something up over here right now, though. I have a somewhat love-hate relationship with Balmon Sea. I love the fact that she's snarky, but on the other hand, though, she can be a bit of a itch, shall we say? But guess what? I have the perfect weapon against her. You think this is a game, huh? Well, guess what? I'm not here to play games. I'm here to pack people up. Well, guess what? I'm not here to play games today. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only. And that is to pack people up. Because guess what? We don't got time for this. I don't got time for you or your nonsense. Balmon Sea. So guess what? And we're going to make this real simple. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this real simple. All I'm going to do is pack you up. She's a... Oh, Jedi. You're not wrong. No. Jedi. Believe it or not, all of the fairy knights, Balmon Sea, Barghest, Melusine, who we probably will see later, if not today, but then most definitely during day 5, and especially Morgan Le Fay. Especially Morgan Le Fay. They all know what they want, and they won't hesitate to get it. Now, here's a little bit of a fun fact here. You've seen me play Fate Grand Order before. You know, Jedi, you know that Morgan Le Fay likes to call the master their husband/wife. Right? Morgan Le Fay calls the master their husband or their wife. And she don't go through the whole ceremony. She don't go through all that build up, going on dates and all that stuff. She just make it perfectly clear. You are my husband/wife. Here's the thing. Melusine, the dragon girl, Melusine, believe it or not, also wants the master. And Melusine has made it perfectly clear in the past that is one thing that she will not allow Morgan to just claim for her own, because she also wants the master for herself. Melusine is also even willing to fight Morgan over master. That's just how crazy this is. And for Balmon Sea and Barghest, of course Barghest being Barghest, you know, she wants the master in her own way. And Balmon Sea, despite the fact that she likes to act like a little Becky badass, though, and she likes to badmouth the master, she also secretly wants the master as well. So yeah, these fairy knights, don't play. As a matter of fact, they are literally the Knights of the Round Table themselves. Because if you know anything about the Knights of the Round Table, that being Lancelot, Gawain, and Tristan, they were all known for being womanizers. So guess what? Same thing with the Fairy Knights. But guess what? I'm not here but to discuss lore with you guys. I'm here to pack someone up. So guess what? That's what we about to do. Let's pack her up. And guess what? Let's pack her up. Yeah, my boss not here to play games though. Man, I'm here to pack her up. I'm here to pack her up and send her on her way. Too bad that's not gonna save you, Raps. Why you survived the turn? Get out of here. Get out of here, Bob C. Trash. Praise the sun. See ya. Told you. I ain't here to play games though. You don't want to hear us out? Fine, we going to do things the hard way. And trust me, I enjoy doing things the hard way. We here to talk and you gonna listen. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. Man, the choice is yours. Damn. Haha. Look at that trash. I'm not sure how to put this, but why was that so easy though? Because Balbon C is exactly what I thought she was. Trash. Exactly what I thought she was. Trash. I was just tired from all the drawing I've been doing. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, Balbon C. Keep telling yourself that. The Witch of the Forest of Rain is usually way, way stronger than this jerk face. Who are you trying to fool, Balbon C? Because you certainly ain't trying to fool us. Drawing? You mean these completely blank pages all over in your desk? How exposed? Huh? But did you seriously just look at my desk without even asking? I knew you were a hick, but I thought you at least had some manners. Seriously, did no one teach you right from wrong growing up? You're being even ruder. Hey, you're being even ruder than Metal Scene right now. You know that? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I thought I might find some kind of evidence there. So, I'm sorry. I kind of saw those blank pages myself. Well, I guess it's harder not to see them, but when you're already in here. The real problem isn't that you peeked in my desk. It's that you entered my house without permission. Excuse me? Tristan just said we were coming in. Alright, what are you doing here anyway? You come to get revenge after Bernunos handed you your asses? Okay, first off, you didn't hand nothing to no one, okay? We clearly packed you up yesterday and you proceeded to dip out, okay? We clearly broke that bar though. You keep on talking about, yeah, you won. You ain't win shit, okay? We packed you up though. We packed you up then, but just because you had Bernunos on your side, and because we couldn't completely finish you, you want to claim that as a win. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, whatever floats your boat. But guess what? We clearly beat that ass yesterday. And guess what happened? We beat your ass again today. So guess what? We 2 for 2. If you want to go round 3, we can do it again. We can beat that ass again. Anyway. No, we're not here for revenge. Man, we just want to talk. Yeah, she didn't want to talk earlier, though, man. That's why we had to choose violence. First off, we want to know why you've been attacking Servant Fest. Yeah, what Mash said. It sounds like the deity, but doesn't show up until Servant Fest is halfway over. But there's a reason for that, right? Balbon C, you better start fucking talking, though, man. You better start talking. Or else, I'm going to make it perfectly sure that we lock your warehouse or your room for the next, 3 weeks. That way you can't make a single freaking high heel shoe. Yeah, you better start talking. Well, if you already know this much, I guess there's no point in keeping the rest a secret. That's right, the deity awakens in response to the fervor generated from the Servant Fest attendees. That fervor then lures him over to the city where he goes on to squash the festival. Does that mean his deity hates Servant Fest? No, he doesn't. He only squashes it because he suffers while it's going on. That's fine with me, though. I love squashing people when they're enjoying themselves. I don't need to tell you guys, though, how that can be, you know, read in more ways than one. Moving on. Is there no way to stop the deity from doing that? If there was, I'd already be doing it. Why do you think I became his priestess in the first place? Oh, so you're doing this to help him. Of course not. I'm using him. Of course you are, Balabon. See, just like you use everyone, man. Like, sweat and comment, bro. See what I mean when I say love-hate relationship with Balabon? See, she can be precious at some times, though, but she can also be a bit of an itch. As Miko said, it's never been easier to squash other servants like rats. You just can't be honest with yourself, can you, Balabon? See. The truth is, you don't actually want Bernunos to wake up, right? The more he burns the city, the more people hate him, and you don't like that, do you? Huh? Hey, use those eyes on me, it's no fair. But I love Balabon Z, though, man, bro. She's precious. Well, I guess there's one way to keep Bernunos from going to the city. Now, a little bit of a fun fact here, though, in case you guys don't know. Balabon C is a... just like I think it was Jacob that said it yesterday, that Balabon C is another Elizabeth Bathory. She is another Elizabeth Bathory in some way, shape, or form. In a very somewhat tiny form, she does have she is another Elizabeth Bathory. Well, I guess there is one way to keep Bernunos from going to the city. I just have to keep an eye on him in his cave. That's why you're here, right? Because you want me to do that? But does that mean you can seal the deity away? Yeah, I can, but on one condition. You guys are making doujin, right? Bring them to me on the 6th day. Let's see. 5 books should be enough. With that much reference material, I'm sure I'll have no trouble making headway on my own draft. So she wants the books. Fair enough. Well, but this was quite the surprising development. I never would have guessed that the priestess would ask for a doujin. That's a much more peaceful way to resolve this, though. I think I see why she's been attacking Servant Fest now. She really does want to keep the city safe, but she also wants to keep putting off her deadline. Yeah, Balabon C might act evil, but she's still good at heart. Well, she's also generally mean, cruel, and short-tempered. Anyway, we can definitely rule her out as the thief who stole the singularity from BB now. I'm glad you understand. I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on her. She did once go by my name, after all, so I can't help but feel a sense of personal obligation. I see, you can pass through the bounded field as well, thanks to the pixie dust, but if that's your choice, we'll respect it. Alright, now that that's settled, let's head back to the city. We have 3 finished books right now, so that just leaves 2 more. We'll have to make sure all 5 are ready to go on day 6 of Servant Fest. Yay! Well, we got that one thing taken care of and figured out. And you know what the thing about it is? What's gonna happen here and for day 5 will be a lot more easier. We won't have to do as much grinding. Servant Fest day 6 at 5:50 p.m. Hey, here you go. Hot off the presses. There we go. Good job. You always did respond well to the stick. What's that supposed to mean? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh god, that face. Phew. So, man, what you think? Yeah, I guess they were okay. Balabon C, after all that work we did, after all that grinding I had to do yesterday, that's your response? I guess they were okay. Jedi, where's your wife at? Because I'm telling you right now, she about to have herself a whole new statistic right about now. She about to have herself like a brand new patient within the next minute. After all that work we had to do, After all that grinding I had to do, all that farming I had to do yesterday, you gonna say they were okay? Oh, no. Oh, no. We ain't about to let this slide. But good enough to be references at least. Oh, no. We definitely about... Oh, yeah. We definitely not about to let this slide, bruh. But you'll keep Bernudos pacified like you promised? Yeah, okay. I did promise. I get... I'm about to crash out here. Man, I'm about to crash out here, y'all. Although there's one thing I don't get. Why aren't any of your names listed on the credits, though? Oh, that's because we were just assistants this time. Oh, so none of these are actually your books. No shit. Well, all right. I don't like it, but I guess I'll allow it this time. Yeah, hey, yo, you better. Yo, I'm about to crash out here. Huh, do you specifically want to see a book we made, Balabonsi? No, I was just curious to see what a fairy braid can make. That's all. Okay, that's clearly lies and you know it, though, man. You're clearly blushing. Man, that's cap. Anyway, the enshrined deity won't be going to the city anymore, so Servant Fest should end tomorrow. Yeah, and let me guess, there's going to be something else that's going to pop off, though, that's going to change that. Don't even... I'm not falling for that. I'm not stupid. But first, I want you to come see this cave under the house. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't. You can leave when you're done there. I'm surprised you had a cave like this down here this whole time. Okay, we're here. See that mural? According to the spirits of these woods, this mural wasn't made recently. They said it's been here since before the islands came together to become a singularity. And BB didn't know about this? The spirits of these woods, you mean those kangaroos? Nah, but those are just animals that like to roughhouse. The forest spirits are more primal. To me, they kind of look like dark dragonflies. They're why Mother only stuck around long enough to put up the bounded field. So Morgan's not here. I guess she didn't stay in these woods because she doesn't like insects. Well, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, Mother also said this mural was made a long time ago, back when humankind's ancestors just started living here. Apparently, it shows this island's past and its future. None of you have any idea why the enshrined deity wakes up, do you? He wakes up because he can't take the noise of people's emotions, their instincts, their trends, their baseless rumors. So the deity is pretty much Raven from Teen Titans. Got it. Those kinds of things anger him and make him want to burn down the city because it's a symbol of civilization. So you're saying the enshrined deity isn't attacking Servant Fest, but civilization itself. But hang on, if this mural and the deity have been around since before this place became a singularity, then Hawaltra's civilization would have been destroyed many times over. But there's no historical record of anything like that ever happening. Something doesn't add up. The Dark Fairy King broke the seal on this cave. They're the one who let the calamity inside this cave loose on the island. The Dark Fairy King hates Servant Fest with a passion. The deity is just a victim. He doesn't hate anyone, but so many people hate him. That's just like being a sacrifice. So I decided that if the enshrined deity was going to be seen as evil, then I was too. Balabonsi. Don't sympathize with me, it's creepy. My point is, I'll keep the deity in check for this Servant Fest. That should force whoever's behind this to reveal themselves and try to ruin it. You said you and Satoru are detectives now, right, Bumpkin? Then please find the real mastermind. Because if you don't, I've got a bad feeling something even worse is going to happen. Damn. Man, it's getting deep now. That was getting deep. Here we thought it was just Bernunos. But nah, it's getting deep. Servant Fest Day 7 finale. 9:30 a.m. About 30 minutes before opening. Hey, we finally got off with a hitch, though. But I got a feeling that this shit is about to go south. Attention all club members. We now have 30 minutes until Servant Fest opens its doors. Please return to your own clubs now and refrain from moving about the hall floor. Every club member is smiling so happily. It looks like there were no issues with everyone getting their new books printed in time. At long last, so summer is going to begin right before it ends. It's so sad that it's all going to wrap up in only one day, but that's just how festivals are. That is how I feel about going to Otakon every year, though, you know. We get there Thursday, starts Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday, it's like, it's over. Man, now that we're finally at the finale, I kind of don't mind having gone through all those resets. Me neither. We basically just got more summer vacation out of them, unlike BB's time loop. Hell, part of me wouldn't mind one more reset just so I could have more of these delicious cocktails at the hotel. Oh my God, John. All you do is love drinking and setting shit on fire. Come now, you two have had plenty of break time, and this singularity should go away once Servant Fest comes to an end. Our vacation may have only been about 2 weeks long, but that was still more than enough. By the way, where's Chloe? I don't see her anywhere. She basically collapsed like she ran out of batteries as soon as she confirmed all the new books had been delivered on time. We put her in one of the beds at the hotel, so please don't wake her up. She's extremely exhausted. True, but Chloe worked more than any of us. So Servant Fest is finally coming to an end, huh? We still don't have any idea who the culprit could be, but I guess that won't matter once the singularity disappears. What do you think, Satoru? Balbon C seemed like a promising suspect at first, but it turned out she was innocent. There's one vacation lover who's conspicuous by their absence. Emergency, emergency. A dangerous typhoon has been spotted off the coast. God dang it! The typhoon is headed this way at 100 kilometers per hour, with wind bursts reaching up to 120 meters per second. We ask that all general attendees and club members leave the hall and return to your hotel rooms for your safety. Just like I said, I knew this shit was gonna go south. Say what? I knew this shit was gonna go south. We're gonna get another reset. Hey, what's the meaning of this? I thought you said Miko Sir agreed not to interfere this time. She did it! I don't think this has anything to do with her. I think it's a second calamity. A second calamity? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but does that mean... It means we have to do something about it before everything gets reset again. Are you guys ready? Leave this to me, but nothing gets this pirate's blood pumping more than a storm at sea. I'll show you exactly why I was known as Blackbeard the Pirate King. Pass. What the hell are we even supposed to do against a typhoon? We need a first-class weather-controlling mage to even stand a chance. All we have here are brawlers. Yeah, you might be right, but we should still go check it out. Damn. Damn, this wind is nuts. I love weather like this. I never saw any this bad during the Pirate Golden Age. Bring on the muskets and culverins. Bye, Blackbeard! Blackbeard just turned into a UFO. Everyone get down and grab hold of something. Blackbeard, that man got blown away. You must be joking. I'm a queen. These knees were never meant to touch the ground. Too bad. Oh, cut the crap, blockhead Naraiba. This is no ordinary typhoon. The wind is infused with magical energy. It's consciously trying to destroy this island. No, the Servant Fest site. And whatever it is, it's even more dangerous than Miko Sayers and Shrine Deity. Now get over here. If you refuse to kneel, then at least take my hand. Master, we need to get to shelter too. There's no way we can handle it. Master? I think I see someone. Oh, come on. You're still not evacuating even in this? Do you not know danger when you see it? Or are you just so foolishly brave you got nerves of actual steel? I guess that would be more your style. You're a selfish hero. You're a selfless hero, aren't you? I'm guessing you have no idea what your life's even worth anymore. The Dark Fairy King. I figured you'd show up. It's clearly Oberon. Who'd you hear that name from? I swear, I'm gonna kill him. Huh? Oberon, what are you doing here? Have you started calling yourself the Spirit King too? Oh god, it really is Oberon. Coming up out here dressed in that drip. Coming out here dressed in that drip. Hey, what's the big idea? I was waiting for the perfect moment but to reveal my identity, and there you go, ruining it. Man. Oh, well, I guess you couldn't help it. You're a detective now, after all. And detectives just love making accusations no matter what the circumstances, don't you? You guys know him, too. Ever thought you should take a closer look at the kind of company you keep? Jan Riddell, we know. I mean, just look at him. His clothes are as black as his heart. Ouch, that hurts. You know, you and I were alike not too long ago. I guess there's something to be said for wiping the mind completely clean. Just try not to die of shame when you regain your memories and all the embarrassing things you said come rushing back. So you did choose your own swimsuit. Jeez, you're even more clueless than Altria. We're not talking about swimsuits right now. Shut up, bro. I'm going to talk about damn swimsuit if I want to. Anyway, I don't know if you're being keen-eyed or overly particular, but I chose this one myself. I just went into some kind of brand store and picked the first thing that caught my eye. Anyway, that's all the chat I have time for. I need to be on my way. See, thanks to you guys preventing the first calamity, the second calamity, Oshinunos, the Enshrined Deity of Storms, is about to make landfall. Oh, Ocean Unos. But there's another enshrined deity. Doesn't it cheapen them for them to be more than one? Well, excuse me for being cheap. I didn't think things were going to reach this point either. Attention everyone enjoying the Walter. I'm afraid we have some unfortunate news. The typhoon has just made landfall. Needless to say, we are canceling Servant Fest in the interest of attendee safety. In accordance with Servant Fest Normalization Committee regulations, we will now initiate a reset. Regrettably, we're all responsible for the state of affairs. We hope that you continue to enjoy Servant Fest. Oh, it's regrettable this time, huh? Guess they aren't completely heartless. Oh well, but not that it matters to me now. Everything will go back to being nice and neat. It's just too bad this won't be the end of it. Anyway, you all love wasting your time slaving away for nothing, right? You'll have plenty to enjoy in the next Servant Fest now. Hey, get back here. I demand you tell us more about this storm. No, Dr. Robert, come back. You're going to get blown away. This wind is even tearing palm trees out of the ground. Senpai, this way. It's no use. There's nowhere but left to take shelter. Another fucking reset. Summon ticket! Yay! Damn, we got blown away. Huh? Wait, what? That was it? That was it? We're time gated already? And I can't do anything until... I can't do anything until Tuesday, y'all. We're time gated already. There ain't... Wow. We're time gated already. I caught up that quickly? This was... How long have I been streaming? Not even 2 hours. You know what? I'm not even going to complain because you want to know why? I said... So originally I said I was going to go live at 1. I will see you guys at 12 noon for DJPW. We're going to go live at 12 noon instead of 1. That right there, I already hit the time gate. That was short. Holy cow. Matter of fact, give me a second, guys. Let me pull up the walkthrough real quick. I'm going to pull up the walkthrough real quick for you guys. But let me go and I'll pull up the walkthrough real quick. Okay, let's see. Day 3. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, that was it. We went through chapters 4, 5, and 6 like it was nothing. Only because, you know, the story parts weren't that long. And we won't be able to do anything until Tuesday. No, actually, no. No, tomorrow. No. Yeah, it unlocks tomorrow night. But I won't be able to hop back on this till Tuesday. Yeah, I really did smash through that, like seriously. So let's see. All right, so let's see what's going on day 5. 7. Oh, 7's gonna be long. So is 8. 8's gonna be kind of long. That's it. We're only doing 2 chapters. So looking at everything, we're looking at about 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 27. 29, 31, 32, 35. We're looking at about 35 minutes of dialogue. But, yo, part five might only be, you know, a short one as well. And as for day 7, oh, we've got deliveries to do too. Damn it. Yeah, we got deliveries to do too. But what I am going to do, but honestly, what I'm going to do is that tomorrow, because I can't really do anything else until Tuesday. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to get to work and make sure that I have enough of these materials right here to where I am caught up ahead of time. But yeah, we got ourselves a lot of dialogue, a lot of story, and a lot of dialogue as well. So yeah, but yeah, we won't be able to do anything until Tuesday, and that right there will be the next time you guys see me. Actually, oh, you're up until the 7th of August. Okay, cool. I'm telling you right now, as much as I would want to run this banner, I want to roll this banner so badly, but I can't, because next week we are getting, matter of fact, I can actually show you guys real quick before I dip out the servants that we're getting. So here are the servants that we're getting with the next banner. Hold on. I'm sure you guys have already seen Barguest. And you guys have seen Nabalbon C, so give me a second. Oh, wrong one. I clicked on the wrong one. I'm sorry. So yeah. Here, right here, are all the... Oh, it keeps crashing. Okay. So, yeah. Here are all the servants that we're getting with the next week. So, yeah. Here, right here, all the servants that we're getting next week. We're getting Balbon C, Pretender. We're getting her. So she's one that we're getting. We're getting Barguest, of course. That is who I'm mainly rolling for. I'm mainly rolling for Barguest. But the 5-star servant right here, we're getting Ruler Nemelicine as well. We're getting her. So this right here. So yeah, the next banner is going to be the main banner that I'm rolling for, because Ruler Melusine is going to be really good for a really long time. So yeah. Yeah, she's going to be really good for a really long time. But my main focus is going to be me trying to get Barguest and me trying to MP5 her. But yeah, everybody, that is going to be it for today in regards to the Fate Grand Order. I will see you guys in a few hours. I will be back on with DJPW. We will have our first episode of Stardom. on that in the next couple of hours. Thank you all for showing up. Once again to you, my friend Doug, happy birthday. Hope you enjoy the birthday. If I don't see you later today, stay safe, everybody. Stay positive. Keep striving, thriving, climbing, grinding, and thriving. And I will see you guys a little bit later today. Much love, everybody. Peace.